supporters. Honorable, you are welcome to the microphone.
Thank you so much. I'd like to say a big thanks to the leadership of this radio station. Thank you for the invite at this crucial stage in the political history of our district. It is saddening, let me say, to begin with, we have come to say our sympathy, our condolence to the bereaved family for the loss of 3 of our partisans. I am being duly informed that 3 of our kids were murdered, were killed by partisans of the Unity Party. So we like to commence by saying our condolence to our people. Peace be to the arches.
Yeah, Honorable. Prior to the incident today that was monitored by so many eyewitnesses, including some international observers, at your corridor, what is your take in response to this sudden killing?
Yes, firstly, I'd like to use primarily I came to this radio station while the district investigation is ongoing. I thought it was not to have an interview, but because our society is a gullible society, as we move the depth of our partisans, information still coming in. Thousands or hundreds of them are wounded, a lot of them got killed, but there are 3 persons being confirmed. In the wake of all the tragedies that have taken place, I have come as the leader on the ground to call on all partisans of the multi-coalition for democratic change in Lofa, especially District Number 1 Foya, where we are, to please remain calm, remain peaceful. I know it is emotional. It's not an easy thing to lose a loved one, son, and a child. Some of those kids we're talking about, they were in this compound, and then they were taken out of this compound and murdered. So we'd like to say we call for peace, as we call on all security apparatus of our country, major stakeholders that are concerned, to please come to our aid, come to the aid of the Foya people. There's serious tension here. Security is trying to do her best, but I think the strength needs to be beefed up so that we can protect our people. Security can help protect our people. Where Foya is now, we need the intervention and the presence of all security folks to come. And we're calling on the President to please take this very urgent as a matter of urgency. The Joint Chief of Staff, the National Joint Security of our country, all security apparatus, local leaders, traditional leaders, our religious leaders, we're calling all stakeholders to please put hands on deck, because even myself, as I speak tonight, at risk. My life is at risk. My family life is at risk. As I speak, my investment, everything, my company is at risk. For the matter of fact, all of the evidence is out there. We do not want to speak before the security apparatus that are investigating. I know we're all collecting pieces of evidence that will be documented and then will be filed. But before we can do that, we need those of us that are still alive to please be taken care of and giving security protection as investigation continue.
Honorable Fallah, last night the chairman of CDC, Lofa County, went on the radio, advised the partisans to stay or to put all the regalias of CDC aside. Actually, this morning when in the street, we didn't see anybody at that such. What actually was the cause of this issue?
Well, you see, for those that know me very well, they will tell you that Thomas Fallah is not a violence guy.
Yeah.
All along my life, I do not like to get involved anything that has to do with violence. We launched, as you may be aware, the president visited Foya day before yesterday. We had a successful program. Right after we heard the Unity Party intended to have some rally, some Lufians, people from Foya, coming from the diaspora, Unity Party participants were visiting Foya. In fact, we got that information last night. Right away, I instructed the CDC county chairperson, the district CDC coordinator, the cheerleaders to come to the radio station and call on all partisans of the CDC to avoid party regalia, party paraphernalia, to not campaign, to include myself. We all should stay to our respective homes, go to your normal business. I myself did not leave my yard since yesterday. I've been engaging stakeholders, partisans within my compound. You know how the compound is very huge. So normally my people come in here, we spend the day, have political activities. Since this morning, I have been in my compound. There's not one person from this compound with been instructed to leave this place, including myself, like I said. But unfortunately, we saw talks from the Unity Party. The pictorials are there. If I was in my home and I saw the kids running into my compound, yelling for their own safety, not knowing they have killed one or two of them. They left the main road and I wonder where I live in the Bando lane going to the Shadow Road. It's not a normal political party ground because normally political activities, Central Foya, or we have the main street.
Oh, on the main street.
On the main street.
Yes.
But instead, they left the main street intentionally, came the direction of my compound, the corridor of my compound, got into a scuffle with those kids. And most of those guys that authorized those children to be killed, they are on records. They are on record from being on the radio. They got a radio station here they call Tamateko. It's still violent in the minds of their own partisans. And today it was proven by their presence. In fact, it is alleged that some of them even fire lives, but they shoot, they kill. But I don't want to jump the gun while investigation is ongoing. We got pictorial evidence. There were a group of people that recorded. So all of those recordings will be compiled and sent. The incident that occurred today was not on the political ground. It's not at the political party headquarters. Not at the CDC or the Unity Party headquarters. Unity Party headquarters.
Or in the main street.
In the main street of Foya. No, it's happening right in my compound, the corridor leading in my yard, and where they came. So you can tell that he had a real motive. What they have been saying, the threat messages, the comments they've been using on the radio, the remarks, they just demonstrated that today. That they will make sure they will do everything to stop the CDC from winning this place, to stop Thomas Fallah from winning this place, because they believe it is the heritage. It's for them, and it's for them alone. But what I like to say to our people, I know elections will be held. Let's remain focused. Let's remain calm. Let's remain peaceful. Remain focused. All stakeholders that are responsible, they will intervene, and I know we'll get to a logical conclusion. Because they are where they're losing this fight politically, so they want to do everything to destroy us. Yeah, so we're on the right path. We just need security, we need peace, we need calm in the community, so our people can get back to normality.
Thank you. Our sitting honorable is currently on the community radio, buttressing the effort of his supporters by him coming up with some sort of threatening remarks by saying his presence here should have caused more catastrophe, more than what happened currently. You as a leader, that people of Foya told that people of Foya are in a high gear to vote you to become the next lawmaker of this district. What advice do you have for your citizens?
I just want to advise, including him. If he did say that on his radio, I did not listen to him. They just tell you who he is. They just reaffirm and confirm what has happened here today. He is not here, but I'm present and happy in my present. Mind you, I got thousands of supporters. God first and the character I am. Other than that today, that would be chaos. The whole Foya could burn down today. So if he is on the radio talking about he's going to be, if he was present, it's just a bluff. They just tell you how dangerous he is. To tell you how he offer confusion. That's why we call it all of the international partners. I'm told people from ECOWAS were even brutalized. Police were brutalized. Immigration were brutalized. Our EU partners, they are here currently. Civil society.
Election observer from EU.
Elections observer from EU. They are here. So I hope those reports are compiled and the rightful information is given to the public. That's why I'm happy. While it is true we are sad, We are saddened by what happened to our people, but at least we have international observers on ground. They took pictures of what happened, and we hope those pieces of information must be delivered to the public. And that's what we're waiting for.
Yeah. Your citizens they are concerned of tonight security status of this district, because this incident took place hours ago, and up to date, we are not seeing sufficient security on ground. So, how are you taking a look at the
that is just my plea. You see, that's my plea. We are not afraid. And I try to curtail violent escalation of what will happen. Because one group of people cannot always be pushed to the wall. I will always call for calm, I will always call for peace, but remember I do not have absolute authority on the people. So only group of people that can help us here tonight is the security, like I said. My personal life, my investment, my family life is at risk. So I'm sending this as a clerical call. I keep me up with people, we got people, children that are following me in the hundreds, in the numbers. I will not have the strength and the authority. Thankfully, they respect me, they listen to me. But tonight, they themselves have their own lives. They got the family, they got the children. They believe in this political party, they believe in me, that's why they follow and listen to me. Listen to me, but they have their own lives to protect. The place as we speak is tense, is chaos. The community is in total fear. When you walk the Foya Broad Street, it's like curfew is being announced. Even in this radio station, it's my radio station. They have threatened to burn it tonight. So it's serious. This is not a joke. Followers of Fallah, followers of the CDC, they are in fears. Cheerleaders, youth leaders, Zunayas. They're in the villages, they're in the zones. As we speak, party leaders here, they can't go to their homes. Their family has been besieged because they know one another. Their wives, their girlfriends, the family people are calling. How are they going to live tonight? How are they going to spend the night? I'm even trying to encourage the police to bring them into my compound as much as possible so that we all can be together. But how can we continue this? So we need the security to come in. Let us investigate. We need a massive deployment here, especially from the certain representative of the district. That will be ousted few weeks from now. Going on the radio and using threatening remarks. If he were in Foya today, it would have escalated. He is not talking about peace, he's talking about violence. And we want to send this clerical call. He doesn't have monopoly and control over violence. We have struggled too much for this democracy that we enjoy, that were blood that was shared. If some of them were involved in the sharing of blood, we were not involved into it. So we jealously protect this democracy, we jealously protect the lives of our people. We need peace, we need calm. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable. Can you be brief a little bit in the vernacular for your citizens?
Okay. When I'm here, Yanni Fallah, Thomas Fallah, Ichoda Velo, Yugo CDC, Namaha Kilamano, Namano, Bishop Apium, Trana. So, Yabe, Ito Amemian Oha, Kia Itasefe, Yulun Kolum, Lede, Kiside na Pele Ochodi. Young, Ike security, Atuna security, young. I investigated. It tried law over Narante. When I full ale, I don't know what you're on the other may have no near Piana. May follow County Velo near Church of Land. Imanu Nera, Imanu Street, you, Econo what you're on. It to find security. Ramano, Ayema Punoa, Ayema Bemakisitemo, Americato Naturally. So, Ramanu, Fallah, Petrona, Ichonia Malole, Ahumbe Apule Nole Atrana, Ito Fulamante, until the election no true, the investigation no quite. 1 hour, maybe Sway Solana, none to Sasway, Hane, none, Casoko and Petronum. So, Ramaki, Ramano, Ibinu, Tabarika.
No, I thought. How about that?
Okay, follow the period of the ring about Panabana Chisway, period of the ring. Yeah, yet I saw Utuay Mone, then you know Mabo. Canina and Tunana Pundan Cano Fuerantosa 2007 Nancano Fuerantosan Abana. Bombi apparently how na le 7 ami na le 7 nan ka no fu chasira ho nan ka fu ira malo abanane bombi ya pale ndi hau nye yo nun ha Foya o kan be yo nun lo kan pe ku kan yo nun ni nango kan yo nun ni kan pa men kan sira lan kan tamata mananjo la chiba ke yime vanda tindi yo nun kan sala na baso ndo so lan ma to yumula wanda chi achwa ye falo mo moto sai itu adimia itu nan ma falo mo nyano no boko lo echi ni akomando ne tanganda wa nye dia diwa ma to ndo kitango boko lo echi wa ndo boko ni sheko le olon ma pusha je ko ma so ndo ma di lo koko ma ning oto ni lo tamba obelo osora ho yomdo sisi ndo falo bi nanu mbachi ni nanu mba we habo ni ba hi banda ba cha ndi me sheni ndo nyebo fa isanga bo so torondo luan mi tuai acho